The NBA Finals continue, and this is a massive game. We are back at home at Chase Center, and if we win this game tonight, we go up 3-2. This series has had it all, man. Game winners, overtimes. I'm expecting another fierce contest. It's Golden State and Boston. The NBA Finals continue with CJ and Steph leading the way. Boston took Game 4 after CJ broke the Golden State Warriors record for most points in a finals game. But it all leads to this. It's the NBA Finals, Game 4. Man, I said Game 4, but it's Game 5, baby, and we are ready to rock and roll. Cannot wait to get into this one. It is insane, man, the fact that we almost finished this series. And the fact that CJ and Steph are close to a ring. And man, I'm so excited. Look at JoJo, look at CJ throwing it back with the old 2022 jerseys. But before we get into the game, this video is sponsored by Still Cool Studios. So Still Cool Studios is a studio I'm working with, and we're currently doing a giveaway. So all you need to do is drop a comment down below, and we'll be giving away 5 prints in the end of this series. So end of this series, we're giving away 5 prints. Go check it out. Link is in bio. Still Cool Studio. Get involved. Follow us on Instagram. We're ready to rock and roll. Get involved in the giveaway. I'll be giving away 5 prints to 5 people. So all you have to do is drop a comment down below on this NBA video. And if you guys want to request a print, I can do that as well, as we are launching Still Cool Studio. But let's get into game number 5. And CJ already attacking. Couldn't get it to go, but got his own rebound. And then just had to fire it out because Jimmy buckets for 3. So that's a really nice welcome sight, seeing Jimmy Butler knock that one down. Here's Derek White to get it rolling here. Don't know what happened on defense. Here is KP. He hits a 3, and it is the Celtics by 2. But I tell you what, Stephen Curry, he started to get moving ever since game 1 of these finals, and Curry knocks it in. Man, Stephen Curry, really need him to launch if we're going to win this series and win a championship. Tatum for 3. Jason Tatum, he's had a really good series, but so is CJ. CJ turning the corner off the glass to Kuminga. You're kidding me. CJ off the glass, and Jonathan Kuminga, he hammers it down. We're all tied up here in the first. Here's CJ, still looking for our first points of the night. Trying to escape on Drew Holiday. Man, Drew is a tough defender, but when there's a will, there is a way. CJ throws it down. First points of the night for Green. Man, I tell you what, this was great defense from Kuminga. Now, Draymond Green is out of this game. We're hoping to get him back for game 6. Hopefully, we're up 3-2. But here's CJ Green again, trying to work inside and opening. CJ Green launches. Man, CJ has gone from strength to strength this series, and my man just throws it down. 13 plays 11, 1 minute 50 here to go on the first. Drew Holiday for 3. Man, Drew Holiday, their role players have been so good in this series. Here is CJ, got Seth Curry switched onto him. Let us have the dance, let us launch, let us knock it down. 7 now for CJ Green. 16 all tied. But I tell you what, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they have been just absolute thorns in our sight in this series. Here's Derek White over the top of Quinton Post. You're kidding me. Man, our lineup is definitely running thin with Draymond Green out of the lineup. Here's CJ and Trace Jackson Davis. Second quarter action. Davis throws it down. Trace getting some minutes, and that's a big time play there. 46 plays 39. We've got a nice lead, and CJ comes up with a steal. We get off to the races. You already know it's cookies, baby. CJ pulls up. CJ knocks it down. So CJ Green having himself a night. 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, but tell you what, this Celtics, their role players have been balling. Drew Holiday knocks a 3 down. 48 plays 42. NBA Finals heating up. Kristaps Porzingis for 3. He just ran to the 3-point line and knocked it down. Like I said, man, this Boston Celtics team, their role players, they're balling. Al Horford finding Derek White. D. White, look at Jaylen Brown working off the screen, and Jaylen Brown hits a 3. So, 2-point game, closing into halftime, and CJ wanted this dance, baby. We wanted this dance at 4, at 3, at 2, to Curry for 3. Curry can't get it to go, and we're going to this second half, leading the Celtics by 2. Big second half coming up. Let's get straight into it. So we start the second half off here. Here is Steph. Over to CJ. Over to Jimmy. And Jimmy knocks it down. So Jimmy Butler hitting some big threes in this game. Love to see it. Jaylen Brown trying to work, trying to create. He's got 1 second. Puts it up with the left hand. You're kidding. He can't go left. He can't go left. 3-point game. Here's CJ. Working, getting Drew in the air, and Green throws it down. So CJ starting to come alive here in this second half. But man, we just fell asleep on defense. We didn't switch. Don't know why we didn't switch that one there. 4-point game. Here is Jaylen Brown. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Jaylen Brown working. Jaylen Brown throwing it down. Man, Jaylen Brown really turns it on in this third quarter. You guys will see the impact. 62-64. CJ is wide open. Green for 3. That is too much room. And CJ knocks it down. It's a 3-point lead for the Dubs. Here is Green working on Seth. Back out to his brother Steph. And Curry hits a 3. So the Dubs have a 6-point lead. But here come the Celtics. And here comes Jaylen Brown. Man, Jaylen Brown hitting some really tough shots in this series. 66 plays 70. Seth Curry over to Jaylen Brown. And like I said, man, he's come alive. Jaylen Brown for 3. So Tatum's been quiet and Jaylen Brown is cooking. 1-point lead. Here's CJ throwing the lob to Trace Jackson Davis. And Trace Jackson Davis throws it down. Jaylen Brown bringing it across the timeline. Jaylen Brown just has no mercy at the moment. No mercy! And oh my goodness, pods went flying. 18 seconds to go. Inside, Cornette puts it up, puts it in. The Celtics have the lead. So Boston have the lead. Here's CJ at the buzzer. And Green can't get it to go. So Boston, they're taking a lead into this final quarter. We need to respond, and we need to respond now. 86-81, final quarter here. We lose this, we go down 3-2. Here's CJ trying to create, trying to get something going here. Works inside and throws it down. CJ Green. CJ. But man, we've got to play defense because Jaylen Brown is feeling it. Jaylen Brown for 3. And the Boston Celtics are just doing enough at this point. Here's Green working, creating. Curry open. Steph's got it. Man, if they draw 2 defenders, you know you've got Steph in the corner for 3. 96-91. 2 seconds to go. CJ Green working. Can't get it to go. Here goes Jaylen Brown. And like I said, JB has been big. Jaylen for 3. That could almost be the dagger. 93 plays 99. Got to play some defense here. Kuminga with the defense. Get off to the races. We need to go now. Here is CJ finding Steph. Steph open. Drills it. Curry for 3. Keeps our hopes alive. And the Dubs are not going away. Now we had to foul Jason Tatum. We're playing the foul game. And Tatum missed both. 96-99. Kuminga to CJ. CJ, the shot. The shot. Over Holiday for 3. We're all tied up. We're all tied up here at Chase. CJ for 3. 99-99. Tatum for the lead. Can't get it to go. And we have a chance. It was CJ in the last one, but we turn it over. And another overtime. CJ turns it over, and we're going to another overtime in this series. How many overtimes are we going to have? OT basketball underway. 99-99. CJ, 33 on the night. Feeling it around the screen. Launching over 2. Can't get it to go. And look at Tatum. JT being so quiet in this game. And Tatum knocks it down. 102 plays 99. CJ gets Drew in the air. 35 now for CJ. We ain't going away. 102 plays 101. Holiday out to Derek White. And D. White hits a 3, man. We've gone to overtime so many times in this series. Here is Steph, though. And it's Steph and Curry time. Curry got it. That's a huge shot from Steph. 103 plays 105. And like I said, man, this guy was feeling it. Curry again. We're all tied up at Chase. What a game, man. What a series. 105, 105. Tatum, another one. He's got it. Jason Tatum, my goodness. Now, we do get a turnover here, and we get off to the races. But just watch Drew Holiday. Holiday came out of nowhere. Drew Holiday came out of nowhere. But I tell you what, you just need to keep knocking that door down. Here is CJ Green. Inside, fouled. And 1. And 1 from CJ Green. Now we've got a chance for the lead. Overtime, NBA Finals. Green, perfect, got it. We are all tied up here in the NBA Finals. And CJ caught you, man. I tell you what, drawing charges. Now we've got a big, big opportunity. 109, 108. 1 minute to go. What a turnaround. JB looking, trying to find. CJ's wide open. gets Drew in the air, settles for the mid-range, and knocks it down. 40 and 10 for Green. Tell you what, though, this Celtics team are not going away. Here is Tatum. Tatum almost turns the ball over. Kristaps over to Drew. We get there. Doesn't matter. It's a 1-point game. Jimmy Butler working. Jimmy trying to create an opening here. He's got Steph, and Steph could almost end him. Curry for 3. 110 plays 114 when Tatum hits a 3. Man, Jason Tatum just came alive. Now, we did get fouled and we hit 2. So we're going to get back here. 42 and 10 for CJ. Now, have a look at this, man. We try and draw the charge, but we're in the restricted area. Jaylen Brown has a chance to tie the game. You're kidding. Jaylen got it. Now, we know CJ's hit game winners. We know it's happened. So I thought to myself, they're going to throw 2 at CJ. Why not run a play for Steph? We're at 3. We're at 2. Here we go. Curry for the win. It goes in. It goes in, and we're going to review. 116 all. You're kidding. And it's gone to review. Is it out of the hands? It is. The Dubs are going to go up 3-2 in this series on a game winner from Curry. We've done it again. Man, oh man. Official review. Curry for the win. What a series, man. This series has been absolutely ridiculous. But as you guys can see, we go up 3-2, and this means so much to us. 3-2, up in the series. Steph hits the game winner. And now we go to Boston with a 3-2 series lead. I hope you guys have enjoyed the series so far. Make sure to check out Still Cool. Comment down below if you guys want to get a print. And we'll announce it at the end of this series. The Dubs, 3-2. A chance to win the chip in Boston.